What's up guys, it's Quirky here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to play against Darius as Yorick. This matchup guide was requested by you guys and I took a while to make it, but here it is. And the video is going to be slightly shorter than usual because the Darius does rage quit during laning phase, so the rest of the game is 4v5 and we basically win. So this video is just going to show you how to win the laning phase against Darius. So this is a Diamond 1 game against the Darius 1 trick, so you should know how to play Darius properly and this is a good time to show you how to play against him. Here's the runes I'm going to be using this game. It's still experimental runes, so I don't know exactly what the runes I'm going to pick for the new season, but here's what I'm using in this game. So coming into lane, I realized he leashes the red, so I just go ahead and get a free stack on my Q. If he was there, I wouldn't have went instantly for the minion and tried to take it down like that. I would actually wait for it to be last hit and then I'll last hit it with my Q. So as he comes into lane, you need to know what the Darius leveled first, and then you play around what he leveled first. Usually it's Q or W. If the Darius does level W first, you need to play a bit more safe, since he can all in you with his Ghost Flash with W and actually kill you level 1. I find out he levels Q first, so I'll play a bit more up. Doesn't mean I want to trade into him, but it means I can get some minions where I wouldn't have been able to get if you start a W. Just make sure you don't get too much bleed stacks on you or let him hit the Q on you for free. From the early levels, you should not trade into him. He's going to be pushing it into you like he's doing to me right now, and he would get level 2 quicker than me. Your main goal is from level 1 to 3, just to last hit minions. And make sure you last hit minions with your Q so you can stack up your ghouls. Whatever you do, do not summon the ghouls because that's going to ruin the wave that we're trying to set up right now, and it's going to ruin our plan. You should realize now that our graves are perfectly stacked up in the middle of the lane with a chance to all in once we get to the right level. You don't have to be right at the middle setting up your ghouls. Being closer to your tower is actually better, but this Darius doesn't want to hard push in, so we can't do much about that. What we can control is not pushing it all the way to his tower. That would ruin our kill pressure. He could pull us into the tower, which could get us killed, and we'll be open to ganks. Now I can all in. I was playing safe there because the Lee Sin popped up. I don't know where he is right now, so I need to confirm that if he's there or not before I can all in. I still have no idea where Lee Sin is, but I assume he backed and went to another part of the jungle. And that's when Darius makes a mistake of trying to all in me. Okay, I'm going to show you step by step how to all in Darius like I did there and kill him. He hits me with the Q, I land my E and activate my ghouls. The way he's walking shows that he wants to all in, so I trap him with my W. I make sure to auto attack and then run into him. When you're fighting Darius, you want to be inside of him as close as possible to avoid his Q damage and healing. So I got full stacks right now and all my ghouls are up, and on top of that he's in the middle of a wave that's attacking him. So there's really no way he can win this, and plus his Q's on cooldown, so there's no healing that's going to come. And that's how you 1v1 a Darius. It all starts with you landing your E, so if you miss that you should run away most of the time. Usually Darius players don't run TP, they run Flash or Ghost. And so it's a good time to push it all the way in if you get a kill, which I'm doing here. Make sure the caster minions are under the tower. That's the best case scenario. You wouldn't be able to do this if the other enemy has a TP, which he doesn't. So if you get a 4-wave on the tower like this, most of the time you can come back to lane without TPing and you have a TP advantage. There's no special items to build in this matchup. I would actually build a Phage first item like usual. If I can't build a Phage, I would build a Ruby Crystal and a Longsword, and if I can afford the boots, I'll get boots as well. The boots are pretty helpful for this matchup for dodging Darius's Q, but if you like TF Blade and you don't like building boots, you can go Cloth Armor as well. Alright, so I'm going to show you a bad example of positioning versus a Darius. Is when you're positioning with no ghouls and you're pushed up too much. This is an example here. I'm fine right now. It's what I should be doing. I should stay back. But I played too greedy to get this minion. I shouldn't have done that. I should have let the wave come towards me. And now I'm going to get punished for that because this Darius knows what he's doing. But yeah, just don't be pushed up too much against the Darius if you have no goal set up and there's a big wave like that. Luckily I don't get hit by the Q because I realized the mistake I made and try to run back straight away. Usually I see players hit that Q and they'll probably try to fight the Darius. I mean, if you're a Yorick player, you wouldn't do that because you're smart enough, but ironically, I say that after putting down a terrible ward. At the end, it's still fine. I got a big wave under my tower which I can farm up for free, and the Darius is in the back, so I'm going to get an XP advantage when he comes back into lane. And I'm going to have ghouls by my side, so next time he tries to all in me, I can fight him. So right now, I could actually kill him, but I missed my E, and I completely whiffed my W, and that's an example of me not being able to kill him because I missed everything and Darius sets off free. So now I'm 6, there's no way he can actually kill me unless I miss everything again, like I just did there. At this point of the game, you should be able to beat the Darius just like me, as long as you can land everything. So now I know that the kill pressure has been alleviated. He's playing a lot more passive now, so there's no point doing anything in lane. I'm just going to put down a ward, get me the what's the squad again? I have no idea what the squad, I completely forgot, but it gives you mana and health. I'm just gonna take the activate maiden and push in the lane. I do a very cheesy thing here. It's a tactic you probably saw me do on my Road to Diamond series with Yorick. You probably don't remember it, but it was a while back. I activate my maiden and then I put it right in front of the enemy's face and pretend to back. Then I see Darius use his key ability, his E, to try to abuse my maiden and land my E and W. But it's not over yet. Since his E has a long cooldown, I'm still going to try to look for the kill because the only way he could stop me from a tower dive is his E to stop me from moving, which he can't do now. So I try to clear the wave as quick as possible. It is taking quite a long time since it's a cannon wave, and his E might be coming up soon as well, so this might be called off. But then he uses it again. Don't know why. Made another mistake by using it again, and that was a free kill. I don't know, this guy's Diamond 1, he made the same mistake twice, showing you why we're Diamond 1, but take advantage of people using the key abilities like I did there. He just completely whiffed it. He could have killed me actually because I was playing pretty greedy. I wanted to kill him again, and he fell for my bait. So we're back in lane. Waves are coming in, which is perfect for me. I can set up another kill by setting up my goals, and so yeah, it's perfect. Then I realized what he's doing right now. He's trying to get a plate. I'm like, hang on mate, I can't let you do that. I set my goals up and try to kill him again. Only one of them came, which was a big problem. Did not expect that. So now he actually has a chance to kill me now because I've got one goal with me for some reason. And he activated his ghost and flash. And then I flash over the wall to avoid that. And then Lee Sin comes. And then I does the center R as well. And yeah, that was very messy. That's rare, but sometimes goals don't follow you like that. That really messed me up. But he would have died if all my 3 goals came. Unfortunate. We still got a big lead, and yeah, lane's pretty much over, I'd say right now. He's low as well. I got a TP advantage. I'm just gonna probably push in and TP back into lane. So he's low on the tower, and we make the call to tower dive in 2v1. It's a free kill. He has nothing, and we pick up the kill. At this point, he leaves the game, and he never comes back.
Pizza time.
So now we reached the end of the video. Let's cover the key points of how to beat a Darius. In the early game, level 1 to 3, just play passive and stack your Q, don't be too pushed in, and make sure you have a goal set up for your level 3 onwards so you can actually all in. If you're level 6 with Maiden, you should be able to win every all in as long as you can land everything and as long as you're not too behind. Build normally, there's nothing special to build, maybe rush tabbies if you're really behind, but other than that, just build normally. And don't be over pushed if you have no goal set up like you've seen me do earlier in the video when I'm over pushed and I get punished for it. So that's the end of my Yorick versus Darius matchup guide. I hope you learned a thing or two. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more knowledgeable content, and I'll see you in the next one.